Okay, we're gonna start off by watching. Apparently, there was a you can see my thumbnail creation. Bear with me as I get this right. I know my desktop is a little bit of a mess. I've got a playlist that there is this new short film trailer that is out to advertise clearly for the new upcoming Requiem game. Let me turn off my light right now. Close the door. And what else? That's sorry about that. Let's just watch this. Obviously it's meant to make get some attention for the movie, for the game. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's just go ahead and watch it.
It wasn't always like this. I used to think we were lucky. I thought we had it all. A simple house. Good life.
Let me make sure the settings are like. Let's try to watch it okay. I should have did a speed test. Let's see if I can open the speed test on the other screen. Do that real quick. While we're doing this. I know it's gonna be different.
Sunday mornings.
Oh, wait, hold up a second. Crap.
Sunday mornings.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same actress. It's the same actress from Long Legs, as well as she has a new movie that's out. Like, let me look it up real quick. Yeah, I was looking at other stuff like there's Iron Long, there's Return to Silent Hill. I just saw this actress. I always forget their names. Oh, Micah Monroe is it? Yeah, my download speed is not that great because it's downloading the video from YouTube. It's buffering, is the old terminology. I know damn well I rated this film. I want to give it a 10 out of 10, really, but I'm going to be fair and give it a 9 out of 10. This is a really good movie. Micah Monroe played Agent Lee Hawker in Long Legs. I think she's a good actress. She's a good actress. I should favorite her. Yeah, a movie called It Follows, an Independence Day Resurgence. The movie recently she was in, Hand That Walks the Cradle, she was in that. But 100 Nights of Hero, she was recently in that. And Nicole Light. She's been busy in 2020, 25. Like God is a Bullet. What do I remember that from? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I tried to watch that in theaters, ended up walking out. I didn't finish it. That's 2 years ago. Anyway, she's she's in this trailer. I'm gonna add her as a favorite. Anyways, back to the video.
Dance-offs. Afternoons at the park.
Is it LA?
Story time.
Just one more
It was our perfect little world. Then it started. First the sirens, then the emergency broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Then the screams. God, the screams.
You know what? She deserves to be. I think she could be a good actress in a Resident Evil film. I think she could really do it. Because she's got, ever since her Long Legs, and I know she's been in other scary movies, but she's a good horror actress, like horror, scary movie actress. I think she'll be good in Resident Evil film, And a lot of times, the fan made films are actually better than these Hollywood films. Like the last horrible Resident Evil movie I saw was Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. For all those that are talking about Return to Silent Hill being a bad film, I understand how you feel, because Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City was just terrible. Return to Silent Hill for me was not terrible, but it was pretty bad. It was laughably bad. But that's probably because I'm not a huge Silent Hill fan. Like my cousin Zach, he's obviously a very big Silent Hill fan, so he could tell you all about the lore and shit. And the reason why I mention that is because I want to talk about it later. But it stayed in theaters for I think no more than 2 weeks at AMC. So anyway. Dobermans! They got the Dobermans. So apparently this is the outbreak of when the virus starts. For the uninitiated, those you don't know, you had the Arkline Mountains with Jill, but Jill tried to warn the RPD, but her damn Chief Irons, what's his first name? His first name is anyway, Chief Irons, he covered it up because he was working for Umbrella. He was getting paid personally by William Birkin, actually, that scientist that was paying him to basically keep his dogs mouths shut, meaning that his, subordinates in police force. So obviously, Chief Brian Irons, he covered it up. He was played by the actor from Ghost Rider, I forget his name. But he actually made it funny. And Welcome to Raccoon City is what I'm talking about. But this is more of a Raccoons. This is closer than that god awful movie was. Welcome to Raccoon City. This is definitely closer. But obviously this is for Resident Evil Requiem, because Requiem is supposed to go back to Raccoon City. Not just because it has Leon, but because apparently there's some other areas that surround Raccoon City that were affected as well, but because Raccoon City was bombed, but so it was destroyed, but apparently there's neighboring cities around it. So anyway, I can't wait for number 9 to come out. I already purchased it. I bought it, so I'm good. I just need to uninstall some games and make some space on my hard drive. So, but I'm hoping to purchase the new Asus ROG Xbox Ally X from Best Buy so I can play it. I will be buying that next paycheck. I will.
And then silence. And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away. We ran.
I had to get that damn table.
We fought. We hid.
Oh, Hanos. Yeah, she should totally be a character in this whole outbreak, because a lot of people hate Resident Evil Outbreak, the game on PlayStation 2, Outbreak File 1 and 2, but I'm trying to actually download those games, as well as some other games for the PlayStation 2, so I can have like I'm gonna have like a PlayStation 2 emulator on my phone, or I'm going to get on my PC, and I'm trying to, so I can play those games, because I actually rather like those games, and shame I can't buy them on GOG, but anyway, PS2 arms. Should definitely make a good
And still,
character.
they came. They came.
See the. Okay, so that's where Raccoon City was destroyed. You know, you can remember the footage on RA3, but this is the surrounding city that's more affected by it. You know, there's probably some aftershock on this whole area. That's why I love this shot, because it shows you that Raccoon City was not the only area. There's other cities that were equally affected, but not equally affected, but the virus could have spread here. Because this is small, believe it or not. This is pretty small compared to this major city over here and this city over here. So.
I told myself we would make it. We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time. Until you don't. If anyone finds this, tell them I tried.
Okay, I gotta let it buffer a little bit. My internet's acting like another a-hole. I wonder how about... Stop, goddamn. Fuck. I hate computers sometimes. They can be fucking assholes.
Tell them I was still me. Right up until the end.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
What did it say?
Raccoon City is ours.
Last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
So... I think this is also it. Yeah, so that's gonna be the same thing. So apparently the zombies in Requiem will have memories, and I honestly thought that was from the Requiem game when I first saw the thumbnail for it. But then I looked closer at a certain actress, at Mecca Monroe, and I was like, okay, this is something else. This is a short film. Yeah, it's a short film, which makes it great. But there are no real buts here. It's just I'm not complaining or anything. I don't know what I said, but yeah, they have memories, so it's the same thing. This is the same thing. Oh my god, you gotta let it buffer. I must be pretty slow. My internet's pretty slow. quality. Thank God it's not. Okay, I just need that advanced bit. Wait. Yeah, it's not gonna play. It's gonna be a little asshole. Anyway, you know, you got all these little things here, like these little shorts, and people are going crazy with the shorts. So I'm probably not gonna copy these in the URL. I'm just gonna show them off. Gotta let gotta let load you gotta let the video load. You know, I'm supposed to have the best internet. I'm paying for the Home Ultimate Edition. Like, it's called Verizon 5G Home Internet Ultimate, or 5G Home Internet, whatever. Ultimate Home Internet or something. It's supposed to be the fastest one. Yeah, it's one of the slowest. So I don't know why it's acting slow. I've troubleshooted it. I've received a brand new router. I think I received 2 routers in like the whole 2 years, and yet it's still slow. There's that screeching damn zombie that you gotta shoot down. Apparently she was a single. Yeah, the character's hands, they shake because she's not used to shooting a gun. She shakes. She's an FBI analyst. Yeah, she's gonna do that every time. Anyway, a lot of this is AI. So I've never played. AI is crazy. They use AI a lot for these videos. Stop. Oh, no money. I guess it's him.
So I've never played Resident Evil 6 before, but I'm replaying all of them before 9, and I've heard this thing is bad. And I mean bad, so this time I figured I would source a little help from Master Chief himself. Yeah. Let's do this. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Right? Oh my god, I have not played a piece of trash like that in so long. So I started with Leon's story in Resident Evil 6 for the very first time. I did play this with co-op. That is the best, worst time I have had playing video games in I don't even know how long. That was awful. Where do I begin? I was genuinely convinced this may be one of those situations where I was just like, oh, everyone was so exaggerative, like there's no way it's actually that bad. No, I promise you, it is. It is that bad. This thing thinks it's like a Michael Bay movie. There's explosions everywhere, fast cutscenes. Like they're chopped up to bits. It's like, it's nauseating. The gunplay feels like you're shooting paper. It's so dissatisfying when you kill these zombies. Me and my friend Todd played for an hour and we did straight melee, just collecting ammo. Like the survival elements felt horrible. Every other second, you guys are waiting on the other person to press circle, open up a door over and over and over again. The tempo of this game is garbage. The story, the dialogue, completely forget about it. It's completely trash. I've never praised any of the originals one for having like this incredible story. Well, this is like next level dog water, dude. There's no sense of threat anywhere whatsoever. Again, the survival elements are horrendous. Co-op just doesn't even feel right. I feel like the level design is atrocious. There's just these empty, open levels. There's nowhere to like explore or go do anything. Again, everything is designed around co-op, so all that you are doing is just waiting for the other person to meet with you to open up this stupid door. It's horrible. The only somewhat maybe redeeming quality is, yes, the co-op can be fun at times, but it's not like you're not having fun. You're laughing at this video game. And then I enjoyed the melee combat, like some of Leon specifically. It's like super fun watching him like drop kick these zombies. But yeah, man, there is no exaggeration. Nobody was wrong about this game. It's not underrated. This thing is hot garbage. So I've never played Resident Evil 6 before, but I'm replaying.
It's not hot garbage. Resident Evil 6 is one of my favorite ones. It's like for me. It's like at the top. I love Resident Evil 6 because it's so fun. I had it on the Xbox 360. I played it on PlayStation 3. Yes, I have it on Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and also on Steam. I just recently played it. I played all the campaigns except for Ada. Still working on Ada, but to me, it's the most fun because. And I think, honestly, 6 was made for the fans of Resident Evil. Because the Capcom figured, okay, we kind of did all this survival horror. Let's make it more action-like the movies. So 6 is just fun. 6 is just fun. That's what it is. It's not meant to be scary. It's not meant to be jump scares or survival horror. Yeah, he's right. It's not about surviving. There are no survival horror moments. That came back with 7, but it's just fun. 7 was where you had the reintroduction, the comeback of scary moments that is survival horror, because you have to survive Jack and figure out how to be stealthily and all this other stuff. But then 8 was very much like, not like 6, but more like 4, while we were waiting on the 4 remake, because you can level up your weapons and kind of do melee, if you get what I mean. Like, you can punch as Chris. If you time it just right, you can push the enemy back as Ethan, but as Chris, you'll punch him. But you have to time it. It's not just a free melee attack, like you saw. But anyway, I want to get into some reactions. Let's check out. Yeah, that's gonna be the same thing. I'm not gonna wait for that to buffer. But here's Tyrone Magnus. I mean, am I even live?
What is happening?
So, I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna cap. I love 6. Period. I'm a supporter of 6. Everybody has their opinion, but I hate it when people say it's garbage. Like, tell me how it's garbage. Wow, the melee is like that. So fucking what, man? Come on. Alright, enough with the buffering. Come on. Seriously.
We have a short film for Resident Evil Requiem. This should be interesting.
Okay, something just occurred to me. And I got it on the wrong video capture. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel embarrassed. Well, you'll see it in Tyrone Magnus's thing. God, no wonder I don't have any viewers.
It wasn't always like this. I used to think we were lucky. I thought we had it all.
Raccoon City.
House. Good life. Sunday mornings. Dance-offs.
I guess the little girl's a zombie now.
Afternoons at the park. Story time. It was our perfect little world. Then it started. First the sirens, then the emergency broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
And the screams. God, the screams.
Raccoon City. Future devil dogs.
And then silence.
Leon gonna grab your hand?
And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away.
Oh no, it's the little girl. Oh, found her. Okay. You better run. Forget the damn bear.
We ran.
Or the raccoon.
We fought. We hid.
Liquors.
And still, they came. I told myself we would make it.
Devastation.
We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time. Until you don't.
She a zombie with memories? Carrying that picture or... Oh man.
If anyone finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me. Right up until the end.
What'd I tell you? I knew it! Oh. Oh, that is sad.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy
That was sad.
Raccoon City is ours.
Oh, man. That was sad. Damn. Oh, man. It's really good. That links to the new Requiem because they said that there's zombies in it that remember who they used to be.
No.
Partially. They're still stuck in doing, you know, things they used to do, their job and other things like that. Damn. Ah, man. That got me right here. Be here day one because I'm playing it. I forgot to pre-order. I still ain't pre-ordered it yet, but I will be pre-ordering it. 10 million subscribers. Whoa.
So you saw it there, but in case you haven't seen it, it's also here. You know, I got it in the description so you can watch it yourself. But
I used to think we were lucky.
yeah, you know why they picked that actress, Mika Monroe. You know that. Should I go watch Iron Long? I don't know. Should I go watch this movie Iron Long? I'm on an A-list, but maybe I'll go check it out. I can make a playlist just in case, because I might go watch it. It's made by a video gaming YouTuber, and you probably know him.
Resident Evil Requiem just got some big details revealed during a recent gameplay showcase that
Okay, can I, oh, we just play this for the first time?
I'll finish dinner.
Blah.
Locked due to missing homeowner.
Oh, I need to do a review of Dracula because quite frankly, I saw that reviews for Dracula. But this. It's called a love tale. Dracula, a love tale. That's the new name for it. And it came out last year. It was in France. It's called Dracula, a Love Tale is the name of it. And it's basically a remake of Dracula. That's what it is. It's a remake of Bram Stoker's Dracula. So I should do a review of that myself. And I'm gonna put 2025 because in America it's in 2026, but this came out in France first because it's made by a French director.
So, good thing I'm not a black citizen, because if I was, it's called breaking and entering. Yeah, they can come in, they're fine. Hi, Peter. Get on the bed.
It's so fucking racist because you're not a black citizen. The fuck are you doing? You can watch a few more reactions, I guess. Save it to the playlist. Stop being slow.
This guy had an axe. I'm definitely using it.
You know what? I'm not gonna watch that bullshit. That guy.
it happened, and during that event they gave us some awesome information. We're talking they covered everything from Leon's relationship status, new
Goodbye. Thank you very much. It's probably the same shit I've heard this past week about it. Like, it's nothing really new. These people post these videos like it's brand new. Like, brand new. You know, like it's a new, something new every single day.
Back to their past lives, they use tools and weapons, and they even speak. Now we also have new details from an insider regarding.
That's not new news, man. That's been out for like a whole month now, that they speak and can have memories. Or at least 3 weeks, if not a month. But it's not new. It's not. I hate it when they do this shit and ask if I'm hyped. Yeah, Ada's going to be there at some point. It's going to be kind of a surprise, I bet, because they always surprise with Ada. They never reveal Ada. Because they know that fans can expect Ada. So let me make sure my anyway, I'm gonna get off this. Okay, my window is closed. My mouse. Okay. Go back to the playlist. And we're going to check out the other ones. Might fast forward it a bit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Coconut here, and surprise, at least surprise to me. I don't know if it's a surprise to anyone else, but there has been a live-action short film, I guess like trailer, that has dropped for Requiem in anticipation for the new game coming out on the 27th. Speaking of which, did you pre-order the game? Let me know. I know that I'm going to very soon. I am very excited about it. But
I've already pre-ordered the game, but a lot of people are calling this a trailer. This is not a trailer. This is an actual short film. That's all it is. It's not a trailer. They're saying it's a trailer for the new game, but it's not a trailer. It's just a short film to advertise for the game. Because if it doesn't show anything from the game itself, it cannot be a teaser or a trailer. So please stop saying it's a trailer, because it's not a trailer. It's just advertisement. It's just a video that's meant to advertise. It's not a trailer. I'm actually going to disconnect the other. I'm going to see what this has some TV. Sorry about all the stuff I'm letting load. Okay. Going to Resident Evil here. Yep, so Requiem. I've already bought it, and I'm gonna make sure I add it to now playing, but I also want to add it to favorites, I believe. Did I put it in favorites? No, I can't put it in favorites again. Oh, it's already in favorites. Expected on the 26th of November. So, believe it or not, there was a countdown. Let's see. The 26th of November. Let me go back to my calendar. No, my calendar, please. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's pin it. This is the same Google Calendar, Google account that I had. I lost my YouTube channel thanks to spooky astronauts and haunted hippie making copyright complaints. So, yeah. I put the 27th, but it's the 26th. Edit that. Thursday. So, edit. Okay, red. Should I make it red or gray? I'll make it graphic, kind of like the artwork in it. So this coming to 5th, it'll be in 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks. About 3 weeks from this week. 3 weeks from now. And you can see I'm working from Tuesday all the way to Sunday. Okay, so I can get that Asus ROG Xbox LIX. No game for such a unit. Anyway, let's see who we at.
But I heard that this was starring Micah Monroe, who I have not heard of at the moment, but I mean, now she's on my radar. But a lot of people have been talking about her.
Now she's on your radar? You are behind. Pardon my language, you are behind. I'm gonna put this on the other screen. Right here. Like this. And then make sure I go into put it on the houses. We can watch it full screen.
A lot of people have been surprised. So I think this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait. Okay. I heard that this is even better than some of the CGI movies that Resident Evil has already out there. That's what people are saying. But I know this is going to be good. I know this is going to be peak. Let me put my glasses on so I can make sure to watch it. But let's watch this together and See if we can find any Easter eggs.
It wasn't always like this.
Oh, let's go home.
Oh. Okay, that got me. That got
I
me.
used to think we were lucky.
Not me getting more jump scared.
I thought we had it all. A simple house. Good life. Sunday mornings. Dance-offs. Afternoons at the park. Dance-offs. Afternoons at the park. Story time.
They're so long. Look at the little raccoons.
It was our perfect little world.
Oh, Lord.
Then it started. First the sirens. Then the emergency broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in...
Wait, was that?
Then the screams.
Was that like a red herb?
Screams.
I need to take that. Was that like a red herb?
Screams. Screams.
Oh, there was a red herb.
Was that like a red herb?
Screams.
I need to take that with you and get a green one too.
And then silence.
And for all you copyright haters, look, she's actually live streaming, not live streaming, I'm sorry, she's screen sharing the video from Residents of Evil, and let me show you real quick. I've got those on the playlist somewhere around here. I don't remember which one, but if I look at my right here, yeah. So it's number 4. That's the one that she's using, so it'll be here, number 4. So you can use that. In her description, hold on. Yeah, she didn't even bother to create to include a link to the one posted by Residents of Evil. And by the way, I think they probably just, copied it somehow, and then just uploaded it as if it was their own. A lot of people do that. They just download the video or copy it, but of course, and they're supposed to have connections with like Capcom or whatever, but I don't think they do. I think they just copy shit and they just think it's official. But you can't hate on me if she's allowed to do it. If she's allowed to use their video, which is probably not even there, they probably just copied it anyway. So it also, protects her, because everybody's just copying something. They can't get mad at me and copyright me. You can't claim a copyright video because you have copyright material in your own video. So that's my defense. If you're gonna copyright me, you have to copyright all. In which you'd have to copyright Residents of Evil, because that's not their content originally. It doesn't matter if this is not a trailer, people. This is a goddamn short film. It's a creative work, so it's actually protected by copyright. So I don't want to hear a copyright. If so, I'm gonna have to get me a lawyer, because it's getting crazy, because they don't ever get other people in trouble. They get certain ones in trouble, and it's just ridiculous. I'm very particular about Talking Head, kind of like this little reaction. It's like Talking Head, but or reviews. But yeah, it's when it comes to short films, it's different. You have to have permission. But since everybody else is doing it, though they don't obviously have permission. So I wonder if Tyrone Magnus had a description in his video. Let me right click real quick and see. Open a new video, open a new window, because I'm gonna close it right afterwards.
I still ain't pre-ordered it yet, but I will be pre-ordering it. 10 million subscribers.
Oh yeah, he has a link to it. You can tell he has a link to it, and you can see the one he used. Yeah, he used IGN, the same one I just watched. So, you know, it's always gonna be IGN or GameSpot. Usually IGN. But you know, what Residents of Evil, as a matter of fact. And if I look back on Residents of Evil, they don't have a link to whatever source they use. Oh, so that's IGN. Yeah, Residents of Evil gotta put the little logo on it. The little logo. So yeah. Oh, wait. No, they don't. They have playlists, but they don't actually have. They don't have the they don't actually have the link, so maybe they have ways of getting it and they have permission to show it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, those songs is pretty good. Yeah, the ending song is pretty good. They usually get at the end of their videos.
Facility secured.
Copy that.
What is this?
I want to know the truth. No more lies. You've got till the count of 3.
The prodigal children return.
See, Residents of Evil they actually make short films, I think. So they're one of the few fan-made group of people that, you know, they make fan-made films. Anyway, let's get back to whatever this person's name.
And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away.
Oh, this is... Oh yeah, it's budget. This is like super high budget. No! Oh no!
We ran. We fought.
Oh! Oh, I thought she showed me signs of affection for a second.
myself we would make it. We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time. Until you don't.
Don't tell me. Did she... Oh, no.
If anyone finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me. Right up until the end.
Of course. She still held on to those memories, even zombified.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
That hurts. Of course they're not going to give us a happy ending. Of course they weren't going to give us a happy ending. Of course they were not going to give us a happy ending. Of course. So
it's like...
It's not... When I was first seeing, like, the short film, I was thinking, like, is this supposed to be... Because remember, I'm still playing the Resident Evil games for the first time. But I was thinking that it was actually, like, Grace and Ashley because, you know, mother-daughter. But no, obviously not because, well, we just saw that neither of these two made it. So everybody's saying that the female voice at the end was Ada. Oh, let me hear it again.
Raccoon City is ours.
Nope. It wouldn't be Ada.
I could see it.
You can't see it because why would she say that? And why the fuck are you wearing red? Are you trying to look like Ada? Please, I wish people would quit trying to look like Ada. You know, just wear your own goddamn clothes, man. You don't have to look like the fucking character. Quit trying to do a cosplay all the time.
Could see it. But you see how sad things looked? Like, you see... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This hurts. And we're going to see more of this when we play Requiem, too, because the zombies that we're going to be fighting, they still have, like... I guess you could say they still have memories attached to them. Remember, they're going to be looking at you crying as you shoot them in the forehead. That's not going to be fun. I mean, not to me. Maybe to some of y'all. But she held on until the very end to memories of her daughter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because that looks like the mom.
It is the mom. I want to know more about this person. Like, oh, he's got views. She's probably a gamer. In the goddamn fucking hell. I know what's going on. There we go. Oh, she does feel like she likes Resident Evil. Amongst other things. They have all these reactions. She helped. Check in looks like because the tiger. I mean not the tiger. Is it a jaguar or a cheetah? It's probably a jaguar. Yep, there's always some little fucking elf looking shit. Final Fantasy. Gamer Gores. They think this is a goddamn career choice. Anyway, enough of my hating. I'm not gonna watch all these. I kind of gave my reaction. I think it's a good movie.
Hi everyone, today's video is a little different than usual. As many of you already know, I'm pregnant. My husband and I are expecting our first baby, a little boy,
I had to watch this
spring. And with this new chapter, as exciting as it is, also comes a little bit of bittersweet news. That is that I've made the decision to step away from this channel. I really don't want this to feel like one of those dramatic YouTuber goodbye forever kind of videos, but I also didn't want to just disappear without explaining what's going on. I've posted every single week, typically multiple videos a week for the last 5 years, so stopping without saying anything at all just didn't feel right to me. The truth is, I don't know exactly what making content will look like for me.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, we're tone to Silent Hill, not what we're referencing. That was terrible.
As I step into motherhood, I've never done this before, and I'm not going to pretend like I have it all figured out, but I do know that effort, consistency, and showing up fully matter deeply to me, and I just won't be able to give this channel what it deserves and what it needs in this specific season of my life. No. Continuing while knowing my priorities are elsewhere just would sort of feel like a disservice to all of you. So all of my videos will stay up. So if you ever need a style refresh, a reminder of the signs she likes you, perhaps ranked in a tier list, or just something familiar to come back to, I'll still be here in that way. And if anything I've ever shared over the years has helped you even a little bit, that means so much more to me than you probably even realize. That was truly always my intention here, and so much of my work has been about encouraging men to feel confident and grounded and hopeful about where they're headed. And now as I step into becoming a mom, I get to carry those lessons forward in a deeply personal way by raising a little boy of my own, and it feels incredibly special and full circle to me. This channel has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, and I may have shown up trying to help all of you, but the truth is, you all helped me just as much. This community genuinely changed my life, and I will always be deeply grateful for it. I'll still be posting.
Thank you. She's actually, I love her channel actually. She actually got some good videos about how women should act, and also some advice for guys, but right, look, this turns women on. Men hate men who make women feel this win at dating. Guys would be hotter if they did these 9 things. You've heard these videos before. 6 things women love but won't tell you. 6 signs you're a green flag to women. It's all the same shit. You accidentally turn women off. Stop doing these 6 things. What women will notice about you in 2026. Dating tips for inexperienced men. Men are losers if they do this. How about women just make themselves more appreciative of men in general? I mean, I know I'm not attractive because I eat a lot of sugar and my teeth are kind of pretty bad. I should brush them before I go to bed. But I'm not trying to be an actual star either, you know. Anyway. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's watch a few more reactions. I'm pretty sure I added this guy, didn't I? Oh, I didn't? I didn't add him? Okay. Let's finish those.
Do you know how terrible that has to be to lose your consciousness slowly and still just, you have to fight so hard to hold on to things that were just like memories that are right now for us, like easy to remember, right? It's nothing, but imagine you're actually losing your consciousness. You're getting zombified. You're turning into something you don't even know, something you hate. And that is so painful. That is absolutely painful.
So if you think about the outbreak, this is after the city was destroyed. The whole outbreak and the city being destroyed. That took really no more than a week for all that to transpire. Because what happened was, Jill tried for like weeks to convince the damn police, the RPD, to listen to her story, and she had evidence, but of course, Brian Islands, he fucking buried that shit. But then she was put on unpaid suspension, I believe. So she spent a few days, even more weeks. Because you got to think about it, the outbreak happened in September, and then the whole initial incident in Raccoon City, including the incident of this in Zero, that both happened in July. So July to August, August, September, just 2 months later, Gio had to escape. And also 2 months later, in the same month of September, 1998, you had Leon and Claire, basically Resident Evil 2. So because 2 and 3 go together in a way. Some aspects of 3 happened before 2, like obviously Jill starts to escape before Leon gets there, because if you look at the old game and you realize that Jill's doing this in her room, the sun is just going down, it's like a sunset, so that's obviously a few hours before Leon arrives, like 2 or 3 hours, or maybe 4, I don't know. But of course then it starts to blend. But the point I'm making is the whole Raccoon City incident, actually, to be honest, this whole thing with the outbreak in the city, that had to happen the night that Leon arrived. Roughly the same night that Jill escaped. Because that was just one night. And this was probably the following morning. Or at least 2 or 3 days later. So it wasn't even a whole week that she was zombified. Maybe a week. Maybe longer than that. I don't know. Do zombies sleep? I don't know.
Man.
But don't make it seem like it's a moat, which was not.
This does make me excited to play Requiem, though. We're probably gonna see more. We're probably gonna see more tragedy, more agony, and that's gonna be, whoo! Especially for those who are theorizing that Leon might not make it out of Resident Evil Requiem, which is something else that I want to talk about as we get further to the release date of Requiem, because people are saying they think that Leon is just not gonna make it out of Requiem, and that.
First of all, people need to quit with the little goddamn predictions, the little gay-ass predictions. Don't predict before the game comes out. Don't do that. I don't like it when you do that, because you're trying to create a discussion, but we don't need that much discussion. Just wait till the game comes out and then play it. Don't make predictions about what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. Despite what evidence you think you have, you don't have evidence. You're just making shit up. Stop.
That's something I think about too. We'll see what they end up doing with that. We'll see if he ends up losing his own consciousness and turns into something that we don't want to see. I mean, but we'll end up seeing how things turn out. But of course, if you guys like this video and want to see more like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And yeah, if you guys have seen any Easter eggs that I didn't recognize, especially for those who've played more, then feel free to point it out in the comments. But see you next time. Bye, YouTube.
What is going on, everyone? Anthony here, and welcome.
What's up, Big Nose Anthony? Let's see what it is.
Back to another video here on Let's Talk Resident Evil, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to the brand new Resident Evil 9 short film that they made to promote the game coming out. And I think this is a really cool thing for them to do. They haven't really done a lot of live action trailers leading up to release since I think the viral campaign. They've done little live action things here and there, like little clips.
He's right. During the initial release of the first Resident Evil, they had some live action. Terrible acting, but still live action. Actually, he wasn't even a voice. Was he a voice actor for it? It might have been. But it was terrible voice acting all around. That was one of the first things about the first game. Is the dialogue was terrible. They said, "Thank you." It's still a classic, of course, but see, it only becomes a classic because of successful installments. If it doesn't have a sequel or a threequel or whatever the fuck we call Waco, what we make, whatever this bullshit, it's not gonna be a classic because, admittedly, the first fucking game is not really the very first game, not the 2002 remake that has Lisa Trevor as an additional bad guy in her own little story, but the original PlayStation game of Resident Evil is one of my least favorites. And here's why. It just seems cheesy. And it honestly, it does feel kind of it feels depressing when I play it. Like you're stuck in a mansion and it's lonely. And yes, you eventually get out, but it's like the first time I played it all the way through, I felt kind of not really depressed, but sad. Like I feel lonely playing it. Like I'm stuck in this mansion. I don't feel that way when I play the remake, because the remake looked realistic. The thing about the remake is, I'm gonna talk about 1 and 2. The 2 remake that came out in 2019 was more like how Capcom did the 1 remake in 2002. In that, if you play the original ones, you got the same rooms you walk in, but there's more light. And what they did with the remake is they went back and took out a lot of that light and they made those rooms darker. So when you play Resident Evil 1 remake, it still has that walking around with the camera and that pausing around the corner that they do. They don't have that. And 2 remake they have the over the shoulder shot, so things look closer, third person perspective, just like that began in Resident Evil 4 and continued in 5 and even in 6 that everybody hates for some reason, and also continued in 7 and 8. But that over the shoulder things look more, there's a scarier, because it's harder to see zombies in the corner, and if you do see them, it's like a first person perspective kind of. They call it third person. I like to call it 1.5 person, but whatever. Or even second person. We're getting tired. Yeah, but it's the same concept of making the rooms darker and making them more realistic and you seeing the lightning flash. There was no lightning, I think there was actually lightning because there was rain. But it looks more realistic in that aspect. Even the 1 remake still looks realistic. That's why they did that. But when I go back and play the first game, after so many times playing the remake of that first game, I just feel even more depressed. So it's actually my least favorite. But it's a classic because, in the first look, there are some hardcore gamers that like it. Like they like the first Alien movie, or the first Jurassic Park, or the first Terminator. But let's admit it, Terminator 2 Judgment Day was better than the first Terminator. Terminator 1 would not be a classic if it wasn't for the massive success of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Same thing with Alien and Aliens. Alien wouldn't be a classic if it wasn't for the second, third installments and every other installment. Same thing with Resident Evil. If you didn't have Resident Evil 2, you wouldn't have a classic. So, that's the only reason why you have a classic. What I'm saying is people reveal the first of anything. The OG, the original. Great. But what you're doing is you're not admitting it, that you still don't like it as much as you like 2 and 3. Just admit it. Nobody likes Resident Evil 1 as much as they like Resident Evil 2 and 3. And that's okay. I'm the same way. Except maybe a few hardcore exception gamers. They are exceptions. And that's cool too. But please stop acting like Resident Evil 1 was the best fucking thing that happened to you. Because it wasn't. Because I guarantee you ain't playing it like that often. If I give you a choice, 1, 2, and 3, don't say all of them. I'm say, which one would you pick to play right now? If you point to 2 or even 3, I'm like, shame on you. What about 1? He's a classic. I mean, I know 2 and 3 are flags. I'm talking about the first one. So, anyway, let's get what's his name? Anthony. Continue.
And stuff like that post the RE5 viral campaign stuff, but this is cool. I always like when they do this where it's just something that promotes the game. So let's jump right in and let's react to this short film called Evil Has Always Had a Name.
It wasn't always like
He's hiding with the raccoon stuffed animal.
I used to think we were lucky.
I love the raccoon stuffed animal. It's so cool. Oh, look, they're playing pretend. This can't go wrong.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, like August 30th, 98.
Dance-offs.
This is pre-Raccoon City, September 5th.
Afternoon.
There's the city. Everything was normal.
It was our perfect little world.
Until...
Then it started. First the sirens. Then the emergency broadcasts.
Oof. Here we go. Shit all hit the fan. Oh, man.
And the screams. God, the screams.
Here we go. Shit's hitting the fan, chat room. There's the RPD. Oh shit, it's Nemesis.
And then...
Oh shit, it's Nemesis. Oh, there's the RPD. Oh shit, it's Nemesis.
Where's Nemesis? There is no Nemesis. Just because you hold a machine gun doesn't mean there's Nemesis. It's not Nemesis. No. I hate it when people try to just do that for views. He knows he didn't heal Nemesis. Adorable, yeah. You're contractually required to say that. Yes, you are.
And then silence. And then
because Nemesis didn't get there until like maybe an hour or two later.
Silence. And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away.
Oh, dude, this is done so well. They're just trying to escape, like everybody else was. No, she left the raccoon.
We ran.
I didn't even notice this until rewatching this back. Look, there's Kendo's gun shop right there in the corner.
That's why Jill tried to warn him.
We hid.
Oh, the liquor.
And still, they came.
And the crater?
Crater!
Unauthorized area.
I told myself we would make it.
Ah, there's still a zombie in the rubble, chat room.
You always think that you have more time.
Ain't that true?
Until you don't.
Oh, man. Still hanging on to her personality. Ah.
If anyone
It's heartbreaking.
finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me.
I was still me.
Till the end.
Oh. Look at her eyes.
That's the last
So
of them.
it might be a
Facility
memory,
secure.
but it's not necessarily whole. You can walk up to something with a kind of a vague memory without really understanding why, because they don't have that, frontal cortex intellectual thinking anymore. It's just hippocampus memory. And, obviously she buried her there, but I don't know how she got bitten, actually. Do you think okay, so the whole outbreak had to happen in like a week, not a week, about a day, right? She lost a little girl that night, so that was like in a day. She probably kept herself alive for about two weeks, not 2 weeks, I'm sorry, 2 or 3 days, and then somehow got bit. But that's also the same night as the damn explosion. Because the game never shows a sunrise and then a sunfall or a sunset until, like, as you're playing 2 and 3 respectively. 2, you don't go outside a lot. You go from the RPD to the sewer to the lab and all that shit. But 3, you actually go outside quite a bit more than you do 2. 2, you're stuck inside somewhere. 3, you spend. I don't know if you spend more time indoors, but you do spend a significant amount outside, especially during the first 30 minutes before you meet Nemesis. And then after the RPD station, you go back outside. Yeah, most of the first half of Resident Evil 3 is outside, with just a little bit inside. The only time you're inside is when you're in that shelter when you meet Dario, and then you go to the RPD station, and you go inside before the RPD station. Of course, you meet Brad inside that restaurant, Jay's Bar. I think it's Jay's Bar. And then you go to the RPD station. You stay there for you spend maybe 15 minutes there, depending on how well you know the game. If you're new to it, about 15-20 minutes, and then after that, because you can actually spend a whole hour right before you meet Nemesis, just learning. Because I did, especially trying to relearn how everything, and then eventually you end up trying to get that tram activator, that bus or whatever, and you have to collect all those items. But yeah, most of that Resident Evil 3 is outside, so you never see a sunrise and then a sunset. You never see a new day. So you know that the outbreak that occurred in... because the outbreak had to happen, the events in Resident Evil Outbreak occurred, which is what we saw here, occurred at the same time Jill began her escape. At least a few hours before, at least about 3, maybe 4 hours before Leon and Claire showed up. Because they showed up right when the outbreak had already occurred. During the so-called not during the outbreak per se, but at the aftermath of the outbreak. Because the whole 1998 Raccoon City incident occurred within one night. One night. This is all the games take place in one night. That's Outbreak, Fire 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Everything surrounding Raccoon City that night, 1998, occurred in one night. So this trailer happened in one night. So even the bomb. So I guess this crater was like a day or two. So maybe she got So she had to bury her daughter. Then somehow she got bury her daughter that night. Then she probably got bit like 1 day or 2 later, maybe 3 days, I don't know, as she's trying to find food. And then she was zombified. Because
This until rewatching this back. Look, there's Kendo's gun shop right there in the corner.
We fought.
yeah, I'm going back
Oh,
to see her clothes.
And still, I came. They came.
oh man. In the crater? Unauthorized area. Ah,
Have more time
ain't that true?
until you don't.
Ah.
So she's wearing the same clothes the zombified version of. So she bailed her at the playground. She had to be buried within. All this happened in one night, by the way. It must have been a long fucking night. Cause the little girl was waking up from her night her bedtime. Typically, kids her age, you put them to bed about 6 or 7 p.m. whatever the dark time is. Like when the sun is already down, and it being in the Midwestern, that's at least mountain time. So whatever time it is there. But then of course they probably got out of bed and with the whole alert going on around 7 p.m. and shit started to hit the fan within from 7 all the way to 10, and then in the midnight, and she probably got killed around midnight and then buried her probably about 1 or 2 after morning her, and then because the bomb didn't drop until the morning, actually probably around 3 or 4 a.m. because 3 goes into when the sun is coming up, so you see like as Jill and Carlos were escaping via helicopter that when Brad came back picked them up, and you have to get the good ending to see that, by the way. It's basically daytime, even the sun's coming up, so it's like a good probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So it seems short because it's one night, but it's a long night with all that shit happening. So she probably she had to build her daughter that same night. Because you think realistically how all this could make sense, and then she got zombified probably a day or 2 later.
Tell them I was still me.
Kind of scared.
Oh, I was still me.
Tell them I was still
Breaking.
Tell them I tried.
Ah,
If anyone
it's heartbreaking.
finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me.
I was still me.
Till the end.
Oh,
That is pretty sad. Did they actually zombify the actress, or was that another look-alike?
look at her eye.
And based on the mouth, the lipstick, yeah, that is her. She had to have bit somebody, cause that's like blood, right?
That's the last of them. This Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
There's a lot of stuff to take in here. Like, for example, like when you go back here, when she runs out, you can hear stars in the background here. Oh, look, Nemesis is in the fog. UBCS is moving.
Hold on, let me go back in the actual video because he's talking and it's making it worse.
God, this screams.
Here we go. Shit's hitting the fan, chat room. There's the RPD. Oh shit, it's Nemesis.
Okay, so it was Nemesis. Somebody delete this comment. I was wrong about that one. It was stars.
And then silence.
He's moving in. Hear that? Stars. Look at the silhouette in the fog there. Look at the silhouette in the fog. Look at the silhouette in the fog there.
I gotta go back to where you first played.
Fan chat room. There's the RPD. Oh shit, it's Nemesis.
Okay.
UBCS is moving in. Hear that? Stars. Look at the silhouette in the fog there.
And then
Ah, that's so good. And I like how this is like almost like a file that she's writing. Like, you know, just know that I was myself up until the very end. And Zombie's still hanging on to their past lives. She's walking around with the photo, looking for her daughter. That's such a heartbreaking thing. Like, oh my god, this is just so good. The photo, looking for her daughter, hanging on to their was myself up until the very end. And Zombie's still hanging on to their past lives. She's walking around with the photo, looking for her daughter. That's such a heart.
She's not looking for her daughter. She's just hanging on to the photo. Like, the zombie doesn't know why it's doing it. It's just the memory of it. Like, for some reason, you don't know why you're doing it. For some reason, you just instinctively holding on to that photo. It's not like she's looking for anything other than food. Like, the zombie, they have memories, so she was holding on to the photo because of the deep love she had for her daughter. The love she had for her daughter. I don't know why I said deep love, but love she had for her daughter. But that doesn't mean that she knew why she was hanging on to the photo. It's just some memory that caused her to still hold on to it. But she wasn't looking for her daughter because she returned to the grave. So if she had any intellectual functioning other than that, she would know that her daughter's in the grave. And she probably had that memory too, honestly. She probably had that memory too because the zombie returned particularly to that particular area. She returned to that area. Zombified. She returned to that area while holding on to the photo. So she probably had the photo in her jacket. Or in her pocket and pulled it out and then went to her grave. So she had to have buried her daughter because nobody would know to put her little teddy bear right there on top of the grave. Only the mom would know that. So that means she buried her daughter and she probably stayed around the burial site and just kept her photo in her pocket or whatever. Or maybe she got bitten and as she was dying was looking at the photo and then just got up and just continued to roam around that area. Which, that's what I'm saying. She was only zombified for a day. It had to be that her daughter died that very night, and she was probably zombified that very night. So don't act like it's like weeks afterwards. Probably like no more than 2 days, but maybe just a day.
Breaking thing. Like, oh my god, this is just so good, so impactful. And at the end here, when she gets shot.
Hey, we got the little socks.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
that could be a couple different things. Because the first thing people think of is like, and myself was like, okay, is that Chris and Jill, clearing out Raccoon City? But why would they say Raccoon City is ours? It almost seems like someone was going in there to take everything out and then either set stuff up there or do something there. So it could either be our heroes coming in, or it could be Umbrella coming in and trying to, overtake it. Now, it's interesting because, again, we haven't really seen, zombies or anything in the rubble of Raccoon City in the actual game yet. We have yet to see that, so they're keeping that on the DL. What could still be lurking there? What could still be alive in the city? And what could be underneath the city that we don't know is still around and not destroyed? There's a lot of questions that go into this, but man, such a simple little tale of telling a short story about somebody who tried to get out of Raccoon City with their daughter, and I love that because it's something that's such an easy concept to think about. Like, they could do something like this for a live action, legitimate RE film, but they never do. And it just takes these little shorts, these little trailers to actually give us something that is like a little glimpse of what they could have done if they properly executed a Raccoon City on screen, on the big screen. But this was awesome, man. I really was surprised by this. I was not expecting much, and I do think it's cool that, Cap...
And you know why that works? Because Zach Gregor, or Zach, what's his name? Zach, is it Zach or Zach? I know it's Zegler, Ryan Zegler. Whoever was responsible for the movie Companion, which is my favorite film, one of my favorite films. Companion was I forget his name. I think it's Zach Gregor. He's gonna direct a new Resident Evil movie. But he said that it's not going to have any of the main characters like Leon or Cleo or even Marvin. It's just going to have a whole batch of new characters. It's going to be similar to Resident Evil Outbreak, how Kevin Ryan was a new character, as well as Mark, the security guard, the one that hates Kevin Ryan for some fucking reason. Yoko and Alice, I think her name was Alice, the mother of the new character, the new protagonist of Requiem. I think her name was Alice or whatever. She was like the news reporter, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, all those characters were new characters during the Outbreak. You don't have to have the same fucking protagonist. You can have a new batch of characters and use the same location. And there's your movie. It's basically Resident Evil Outbreak as a movie. That's what it is. Take the game, the PlayStation 2 game, Fire 1 and 2, there's two games, two parts of it, and make it a movie. That's basically what Ryan, not Ryan actually. Okay, so I look at Companion because it's not the director, it's like one of the writers or some shit. Cast and crew, okay. I want to say Zach Gregor. I gotta wait for it to load. It's taking a while. Internet's slow. Yeah, Zach Gregor. Yeah. So Zach Gregor is making a new Resident Evil movie. That's gonna be more like a Resident Evil. Resident Evil Outbreak film. And it's not titled yet. Director. I'm gonna go to director. Upcoming. Oh, Resident Evil. Here we go. It's filming. Follows a hapless carrier tasked with delivering a package to a remote hospital. Huh. He soon finds himself caught in the middle of an outbreak and must fight through hordes of mutated creatures to survive. That reminds me of a video game I'm playing. It's a Resident Evil survival unit. You can get it on Android or Apple, the App Store. See who the actors are. Oh, the guy from what's that movie called? About the warning kids. God, my memory is just so bad. Let's look at these cast members. Weapons. Austin Abrams was in Weapons. He was the he's got a unibrow. He was the drug addict. Yeah, that's him in Weapons. Oh, I forgot he was also in the movie with there was also another drug addict. He was a drug addict again. And forget the title of it. Shit. Didn't see him in Paper Towels. Oh, Wolves. Of course. But he's gonna be in this new Resident Evil movie. He's probably the carrier. Honestly. The courier, whatever you call it. Paul. Oh, so Paul Walter Morris. He was in a funny movie. Chubby guy. Is he a wrestler? Oh, he's a comedian. Cruella. Okay. I Tonya Late Night. What's this movie he was in? My internet is very slow. I apologize. Fight Without Honor. Okay. I'm trying to remember the movie this guy recently. There's a funny movie called... Oh, yeah, Richard Cowell. Yeah, I know that. There's a few of them, actually. Oh, Springsteen. Deliver Me From Nowhere. The Naked Gun. He was also in that. That's not the movie I was talking about, though. The movie I was talking about was Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. But whatever movie it was Sydney Sweeney was in. Oh, Americana. Yeah. Uncle Teen Forever? I'm gonna watch that one. Anyway, so he's gonna be in the new Resident Evil movie along with this guy, Austin Abrams. And I don't know what character's gonna play which. But I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, Paul Walter Hauser. Oh, it's Fantasy 4 Steps. Mole Man, that's what he was, Mole Man. He was also in that one, Mole Fantastic Four. Anyway, let's go back. I don't remember who Zach Cherry was in, and I've seen these other people. Oh, he was in Shanghai, yeah, Shanghai and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I've seen her too. Where have I seen her? Kelly Reyes. I think I've seen her recently. She was in Mosi. Didn't see her with Building. That's right. She was the detective Jacqueline Mosi. She got arrested at the end. I knew I've seen these people somewhere. It's good to see him. You know, I don't know what characters. She better not play Jill. She better not play Jill. She's too black to play Jill. Top cast. Let's see who all the cast are. There has to be more than just the top. And this guy, where was I see? Where did I see him from? I'm just trying to recall my memory. Oh, Twisted Metal, is that a game? Oh, that's a TV series. I didn't know they had a TV series. Since we're talking about Resident Evil, which is a PlayStation game originally. Oh, I gotta check out this shit. Oh, that's why it had Anthony Mackie in it. Okay. I'm definitely gonna check out Twisted Metal. Oh, hey, Sweet Tooth. Oh, there's two Sweet Tooth. I'm definitely gonna check that one out. Twisted Metal. Oh, it's a beloved PlayStation game. It doesn't look like we have much of a cast now. How is it filming there if you don't have much of a cast? Zach Gregory's gotta be in it. Anyway, this seems very similar to. That's probably why we have Resident Evil Survivor Unit, because the first thing I did was wake up in the hospital, and attempt to deliver a package. Hapless. What does that word mean? Hapless. Someone who is desperately unfortunate, unlucky, or pitied. Living meaning without luck, and enforced or individuals plagued by persistent bad fortune often lead to a reckless state. Like me, finding a job, helpless. And a courier is what, I know they carry messages and shit. Service. Transport documents from senders and often on the same day. Anyway, that sounds like a good plot. I can't wait to see that. Let's get back.
Capcom did something like this and gave it to a team. It unfortunately doesn't have any like credits or anything at the end. It just says Resident Evil Requiem. So I wish I could actually look at, who these actors were, or who directed this, or who wrote this. I don't really know. Obviously, they probably just hired a team to do this. But yeah, I mean, this looks awesome. This is a great live action little hype video, if you will, to promote Resident Evil 9 Requiem, which is coming out later this month. So let us know your thoughts down below on this awesome trailer. I think this is really cool. I like the Easter eggs. I like Nemesis in the background walking, saying stars. I like the liquor hanging from the ceiling while they're trying to be quiet. I also like the stuffed raccoon doll, which is what kids would have had in Raccoon City, because Raccoon is the mascot of Raccoon City. Come on. So very cool stuff. Really enjoyed this. And let me know your thoughts down below on Evil Has Always Had a Name. I always like that title. Evil Has Always Had a Name. That's such a great title. But yeah, let us know your thoughts down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get hype as the road to Resident Evil 9 Requiem continues. Take care.
You put a D in front of the E. Take evil and put a D in front of it. What does that smell? What does that spell? Devil. Duh. Or Satan. Or Lucifer, if you're going to go that far back, which that's not his name anymore. So you quit saying that. Fucking no. I didn't say that in crime. Oh, genius. Anyway. Let's watch one more. This is kind of fun. I'm kind of tired, but it's kind of fun. Go ahead and get that watch loading. This is the last one. I'm not making a home run.
Yo, was that stores? Bruh. Man, she dead, bruh. Stop it. If that liquor seen you, man. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Resident Evil 9. Today we are
I hate it when people do that. Just save that for when it actually happens. Damn.
watching Resident Evil Requiem official evil films, especially short films. I feel like short films are like perfect for Resident Evil, you know, if it's done the right way. Let's get straight into this, man. I'm low-key hyped to see what this is about. You know, I'm gonna try to go over it, you know, try to like point out some like things that I might notice, you know, just yeah, let's go, bro.
It wasn't always like this.
Oh, freak. Let's go. Bro, let me just turn it down a little bit. What the fuck? I'm thinking we in apocalypse already.
I used to think we were lucky.
Hey, listen. I'm getting Last of Us flashbacks. If she better not die like Sarah, okay? Like come on, bro. Like, listen, I know that's another franchise, but come on, bro. I'm getting Last of Us flashbacks.
I thought we had it all.
I know it's finna pop off. Come on, bro. Somebody finna die.
Sunday mornings.
Look at this. Look, see, they setting it up right now for like, you know, like, oh, you know, look at these happy characters, you know, they setting up like that that character arc so that when they die, we feel bad for them.
Dolls. Afternoons at the park. Story time. It was our perfect little world.
Until it came crashing down. We in Raccoon City. Where we? Hold on. This.
Then it started. First the sirens.
Uh-oh, outbreak day.
Then the emergency broadcasts.
What's up with footage? Oh my God. Don't go to RPD. Do not go there.
Then the screams.
Oh my goodness.
God, the screams.
Oh. Yo, oh, look at the K9 unit, the zombie. Yo, what's that? Yo, I know I ain't just hearing Nemesis. Stores.
Yeah.
I know that. Hold on. Yo, listen, y'all, listen. Stores. Oh.
Can't hear it, but you being loud, dog.
Man, I know they ain't got Nemesis in here. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna show up, but I'm assuming right now, cause y'all remember like at the start of the outbreak when we was playing as Jill, like he bust through her apartment, he came through, he freaking tried to kill her and stuff, and he was like, "Store," like. Oh my God! So right now he's chasing Jill. He's inside of her apartment. He's chasing her. That's yo, that's crazy. Stores. Man. Oh, my bad. Let me put the captions on. I forgot.
Something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away.
Yeah, I play Last of Us. I know about that. You better know about it too, because your daughter might die. I'm sorry. Listen.
We ran.
Look at the zombie. Might die. I'm sorry. Listen.
We ran.
Look at the zombie.
We fought. We hid.
Is that a liquor? Dang. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, right here. This might low-key be like a couple hours into the outbreak. It gotta be right, because y'all remember like at the
Now that I'm thinking about it, It most likely been days into that, but for the city getting. No, it's not days. Same goddamn
At the
day.
start of RE2, like when Leon went to the RPD, not even at the start, but like, you know, like when you get further into the game in the RPD, you see the liquors around. And remember, like the way liquors evolve, like happen to become liquors, they have to consume like a lot of like meat. So this gotta be like hours into the outbreak. The way the timeline is with Resident Evil 2 with 3, Resident Evil 3 takes place at the start of the outbreak, like before Leon and Claire comes into the city. It's at the start. I know when Jill gets in.
So why didn't they have a moment when you see the sun, you never see the sun, and you never see the sun? Very young. Obviously it's one day. It's one fucking day. No, what happened? Liquors or controlled controlled experiment. They were what happened when the zombies mutated within the lab. Everything went wrong. And the crows got infected with the human rats and the next other shit. That's how the because he got shot. And then he got, if he looked at the G-Virus himself. But, then he,
affected by Nemesis and she's in the hospital. By that point, I think Leon's out of the city already. It's already been like hours after it already happened. So yeah, this gotta be this part right here. Liquors, look at this. We at least like about a good 4, 5, 6 hours. They've been eating all type of meat, bro. It's over with.
And still.
And this is the T-virus infection.
Bruh.
Man, she dead, bruh. Stop it. If that liquor seen you, man, she would have got Swiss cheese immediately, bruh. Okay, this is Raccoon City. It's fast forwarding time later. They hit this shit with a bazooka. Look at this. Yo, this is crazy looking.
I told myself we would make it. We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time. Until
Hold on. She survived the Raccoon City nuke?
What?
What this is? Fallout? How she survived that? I told you the daughter was gonna be dead. Wait, no. This might be the daughter, and this is the mom.
If anyone finds
Maybe.
this, tell them I tried.
That might be the daughter grown up. Because this is after the city got nuked. Oh! Oh, shit. I thought that was her, the daughter. I was like, she is.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, that was that's her? Oh my god. Bro. Wait. Boom. Oh my. Hey. God damn. Okay, yeah, this is. No, yo, I'm confused. I think this the mom. This is the mom, and then this is her. She buried her daughter. I told y'all that daughter was gonna die. Like, listen, we done played Last of Us. We seen this over 1,000,000 times, man. They smoke Sarah. Like they are smoking kids, bro. Every kid ain't safe. They killing kids, man. Come on. I told y'all she was gonna die. All right, look, and they got the camera from Outlast 1. Come on, bro. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hold on, let me listen to this again. Who is this? Sound like soldiers.
That's the last of them.
Last of Us?
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
Raccoon City is ours. Who the fuck is this? Who was that? Talking about some Raccoon City. Man, you can have it. This city is in destruction. Like, ain't y'all can get it. Who the frick is this? Nah, I'm low-key stuck on who this is. Who like, I know this ain't hunking them. Look, they smoked her. Okay, got it. We see the picture. We know this is one of the girls, the mom or the daughter. It's some. It might be her because of the hair. Oh no, this the raccoon, because Raccoon City, the raccoon plush, and then the daughter. So yeah, the daughter's dead. It's all type of maggots and shit. It's disgusting. This is the mom. She just got killed, and then we got some soldiers right here.
That's the last of them.
That's the last of them. Facility secured. Copy that. Raccoon City is ours. Bro, Evil has always had a name. I enjoyed this a lot. And yo, the nemesis? Stars! Nah, that's crazy. Listen, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. That was super good, man. Extremely rare IGNW. Alright, dropping this amazing short film of Resident Evil Requiem. I like that because it shows like back then with like, you know, 1998 with the Outbreak Day. Right here, and then you can hear Nemesis, Raccoon City, police station. Hey, because I remember it said go to the police station, take shelter at the Raccoon City police station. Worst idea ever, especially because we know Chief Irons was secretly working with Umbrella, and he was like freaking, you know, this dude Chief Irons weird, man. If y'all know about Chief Irons, trust me, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This nigga's weird. Also, he set up his officers, he set them up for failure. You know, he was like freaking confiscated the guns and stuff, you know, said it was crazy, man. And he freaking let go of Jill and them, you know, because they freaking found out. They was like, yo, we gotta expose what happened at the Spencer Mansion, you know, with all the crazy shit. Look, and then you got the K9. Y'all remember them from Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake? Bro, I hate these dogs, bro. They was smoking me. Like, I love how they got the exact same dog breed that they got in the games. It's crazy looking at that, man. Look at the uniform.
Why?
Yo, it's the same with Leon rocking. So yeah, right now Leon is rookie. Like, he ain't even in the city yet. Leon's not in the city yet by this point. Look at this, bro. This is amazing. Stars right there. Nemesis in the background. Damn.
Silence.
Bro, this is crazy. I love how they doing this. It's like Outbreak Day 1998. We see Requiem right here, the destruction of the city. They showing it. I love how they doing that. That's amazing. Okay. But yeah, man, thank y'all so much for watching, bro. Man, I love Resident Evil, bro. This is fire. I'm assuming right here she got killed by the liquor. Look, y'all know the liquors, man. They be. I know she got smoked right there. So yeah, obviously her daughter got killed by the liquor. All right, she, like the mom, is I don't know how she survived this nuke, bruh. I feel like it would have eradicated all zombie life, regular human life and zombie life. But I guess, you know, in some circumstances the zombies could survive. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're like the sewer system, for instance. Like I'm pretty sure the zombies in the sewer might be okay. Dang. Oh, wait. Yo, that's awesome. It's like connecting with the Requiem virus. It's like you still retain some of your like past life within you. So she's holding her daughter's photo while going to her grave. And she's obviously, look, she's infected. She's obviously a zombie now. And it's like she still remembers her daughter with the hope virus, right? That's what it's called in Requiem. Look, tell them I was still me right up to the end. Look, she's infected, but she still got some of her, like, you know. That's crazy, bro. I like that, man. This is super dope. This is a really good short film, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm trying to figure out who this is, though. Like, who these people are talking. Bravo 6 going dark. Like, who this is, bruh? Chris and them? Hound Squad? Bruh. Like, who is this? I turned a 3-minute video into a 20-minute video. For me, it's 20 minutes. It might be different for y'all because I edited it down. I like how it went from, like, Outbreak Day show that's, like, 1998. And then it fast forward, like, what, 30-some years later? Until, like, we see the nuke, the destruction of Raccoon City. Like, this is nice. I like this a lot, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to catch y'all next.
That's obviously going to be, like, a day after the nuke. Day or two.
So, bruh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Resident Evil, man. I'm hyped. I can't wait. February 22nd.
February 22nd, 26. Anyway, that's it.